Okay, the first step is removing the paired fins so we can get our final cast out of the mold. And you do that by simply carefully snipping them off. Okay, we have those off. It's ready to be put in a bed of high fiber and positioned the way we want the final cast to look. Okay, we got our fish bedded in this in the high fiber. I'm just going around the edges, cleaning it up so we have a nice crisp edge on our mold. Next thing we do is put in keys so the two halves of the mold will come together. Okay, one other thing we have to do is mold the paired fins then that we remove from the fish. We'll mold those separately and they attach to the cast afterwards. We simply make a bed of high fiber, much the same as the fish, only just flat, and then we spread out the fins, press them into the high fiber. It's as simple as that. Now we come make some keys, same as the fish. Over here is the fish and the fins, all ready to pour the resin and make our first half of the mold. Okay, we're mixing up our resin now. Just about ready to go. Then we just simply cover the fish. Go around, make sure all your keyholes have resin in them. Just a nice thin layer all over. And we saved a little bit for the fins. Okay, mixing up the resin now to reinforce what we have here. Right now we have a real thin coat of pretty thin resin, and this is going to reinforce it substantially. I'm using just straight Bondo. And again, this is just to strengthen up your mold so it doesn't break on you. And then we do have a little bit left over for the fins. The same way. Now we'll wait for that to kick. And we'll be about done with this side of the mold. Okay, here's the first half of our mold completed. I just took it out of the sink. It was in the water to prevent the fish from cooking, as this Bondo does generate quite a bit of heat. We'll carefully trim off our high fiber and expose the mold. Okay, we got all the high fiber, everything, the mold cleaned up, and for the fins and the fish. Now we're ready to put a mold release on here and do the second half. Okay, now I'm just applying Vaseline as a mold release on all the resin areas to try to keep it off the fish, or you will lose detail. Okay, mixing up our second coat of resin. And then we pour on the second half. And then the fins. Okay, we're mixing up the straight Bondo now that we'll apply to this to strengthen it up, same as the first half. Spread it around. And some over here for the fins. And spread it nice and even. And that should be that. Okay, the Bondo's starting to kick. So once again, we're going to transfer it over here into the tub of water. And that's our finished mold. And this completely cures. We'll run it through the bandsaw, just trim around the edges. The two parts come apart and the fish comes out. Now we see what we got. Open up the molds. There's our fin set. Do the same thing now with the fish. Just work carefully around the edges. And there's our fish mold. We need to clean it up a little bit. But fish and the other half of the mold.